it's Guido coming at you with a quick tip. Let's talk about armor angles and a little bit about altitude and things to think about when you get in close in some of these knife fights. I'm here in my GF, pushing on in here. I've got an IS-6B on my left and a T-34 on my right. I was kind of hoping the IS-6B wasn't reloaded. I hadn't paid close attention because I just got done killing a guy over here. But I do know I don't want to go in between them, so there's your bonus tip for the day. Don't just drive in between people. And pick the dude you can kill so that you don't have someone on both your sides. Obviously, I can't kill the 767 with a hit, or the 767, well, 767 hit points. The IS-6B with a single hit, but I can take out the T-34. So we're going to come in here. We're going to take a shot on him. I do eat a big shot from the IS-6B, who, holy macaroni, it rolls a 454. That absolutely hurt. Now, I know I out-reload the IS-6B, so we're going to go ahead. Initially, I was thinking about side scraping. I went, you know what, he's in a kind of a bad position. If he doesn't come down to me, I might be able to stuff him at this higher altitude. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that right there. I want to get my front armor to him. We'll swing around as we're reloading. And now you can tell that, let's back out here. What I really need to do is get up that hill just a little bit, because the problem I'm having right now is I'm flat plating, even though I have an angle on it right now. I'm flat plating that front plate so that he has a flatter angle as he shoots down on it from altitude, right? See the gun, see his gun angle right there compared to my armor angle, although I do have some side angle going on, which is going to help. All right, so we shoot that guy into the track. The other thing we're talking about here is we go through the road wheel or the front sprocket, whatever it is up here, and into the hitbox back behind there. He's actually pretty well angled, although it's a bit over angled, and I get the pin out of it. Now, I know his reload's coming back up. He's about to reload. I knew I was going to out reload him, so I was inside his reload, got in there, got the shot, got him tracked, and now what I do is I'm going to push up into him right here, just like that. What I don't want to do is back out and give him, you know, my angle. As I back out and he's looking down, he's going to have more of a flat shot straight into my upper plate right there. So we'll go ahead and essentially face hug in altitude here. Face hug, well, it's a face hug anyway, but we're going to level off that angle that he has to deal with there and even make it a little bit worse as I push right up into him. And look at that. He is going to have an extremely hard time penning that upper plate. He can't get to my lower plate. It's quite angled in the upper plate, and all he has left is something on the turret. And honestly, even when you start getting kind of this backward shot at the turret, it's even adding angles to turrets, to weak spots. And I'm not really sure what he's aiming at. Let's find out where he shoots me. He does go for the, oh, there we go. So he bounced it off. I think maybe at last second he may have gone for, it's hard to see where that shot went. He may have gone for the hatch right there. Now, as soon as he shoots, I don't continue to face hug because I know I'm going to get reloaded here momentarily. I back out to where now I can see more of his tank and take the shot that I want. Boom. The other nice thing about pushing into someone like that, and I didn't recognize if I actually did it. I don't think I did. But sometimes when you catch that front corner there of the tank, when they're tracked, you can retrack them or track them if they fix their track. If you hit it, sometimes that's enough to break it. Now, I don't know. Probably not going uphill, and I don't think I actually did it here. But one of the things that's nice about face hugging or grabbing or smashing into the corner of a tank is you can detract them again, pin them down, and that allows me then to back out and get that shot into a much less angled side. As a matter of fact, when I pushed him, I actually decreased the angle right there a little bit so that the next shot was even easier when we take that guy out. So think about all the different angles, both in altitude and level, that you're giving the enemy, and try not to let them have nice shots at flat plated armor like I apparently gave somebody right here. Right in the side of the flat armor. All right, that's it for the quick tip for the day. Think about the angles on your tanks. Maneuver yours such that you try to, as best you can, minimize the angles they have, and then when you're taking your shots, maximize the angles you have or minimize their angles, however you want to look at it. That's all I've got for today's quick tip. Have a good one. We will see you.